Hi everyone, hope everyone's doing well and having a wonderful time. My name is Longshi and today I'm here with Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plan I have for you. I guess this Bible verse is very famous and all of us know this Bible verse, and it really reminds us of God's plan in our life, right? And this verse is a message from God of hope spoken to Israelites while they were in exile, living far away from home, discouraged and unsure about their future. God reminded them He has not forgotten them, and also their suffering is not the end of the story. God is still guiding their future with purpose, and I guess we, as a human being, we feel that every day, right? God says that He has planned to prosper us, not to harm us, but planned to give us hope and a future. It means God's intentions are always good even when life feels difficult. God sees bigger picture beyond our present struggle, and I feel at some point I have experienced the bigger picture in life, and it's a constant reminder that God is there. And as a human being, yes, there's no doubt that we fail every day and we doubt every day, and that's why I guess starting this YouTube channel really helps me. It really helps me in my journey of faith towards Christ, and that's why I say, let's grow together, because I feel like it's not about for someone to do it all by themselves, but it's about community. It's about sharing our testimony, sharing our encounter with God. And that's when I feel that no matter whatever situation we are in life, hope is possible, because God is actively working for our good will and good being. For today, the verse reminds us that God's care is constant, and even when we don't understand like what's going on or what's happening in our life, God is leading us towards healing, growth, and a hopeful future, and that's the most important thing. And when I think about this verse, it takes me back to the time when my mom passed away and I was all by myself. I didn't have dad growing up. He passed away when I was very young, and sharing all these things, I feel it's also a journey of healing, because at some point, growing up, I was ashamed of all these things. I was ashamed that I didn't have I had single mom, and I guess some of you can relate to that too, because I grew up in a boarding school, and I will see people coming with their parents, as a husband wife, and taking their kids, and whenever it was my turn, it was only my mom, or sometimes my mom will be busy, so she'll send someone else to pick me up, and I was really embarrassed of that. But I feel like when I say it's a journey, is this journey, when the journey begins, the healing process also begins. And I am not ashamed to share my struggles anymore. I am not ashamed to share my challenges that I felt growing up, because I feel like the younger generation, if they can take even one small lesson from this sharing, I'll be the happiest person in the world. And also, as you know, I am doing my doctorate in ministry, and I feel like I'm no one to even share a gospel or to think about doing a doctorate in ministry. I would have never imagined that I would have even joined seminary and finished my divinity, but it happened, and it's such a miracle. And still now my friends, they still think about it, and I myself, I can't believe that it's happening. And sinner like me, who comes from such a secular background, I never went to Sunday school, hardly had a church life. My parents were not, well, back home it says that if your parents are Christian, you're Christian automatically, right? But my parents were not religious. Whenever I see other parents who are like missionaries or like pastors, I used to be like, oh, I wish I had a parents like this who was God fearing. But also, I can't ignore the fact that wherever I was in that position has taught me to be where I am today, and the journey of wisdom has, kind of helped me to survive. When I say about I have seen the bigger picture that God has planned in my life. My mom had passed away, and in my community, when it's about girl child, they are always shadowed by their parents or their husband. So I didn't have parents, and and I was so young to have husband, so I didn't have anyone. So my future was going to be decided by the elders in the family or the community, and which was really surprising to me, because when in college I used to study about being in a patriarchal society where people decide for the girls, and it was happening in my life. And but I don't regret, or like I don't want to blame anyone, because whatever happened to me, it also happened because they have learned this growing up. They didn't know about whether they were doing right or wrong. They were just following their elders too. And as I say, my parents also, they loved me the way they knew what love was. And my auntie, uncle, or anyone, the way they have treated me, or like share the emotions, where because how they grew up. And I'm not here to blame anyone, and I'm just here to say that I have learned this in my life, and wherever I am today, it's not because of my strength, but it's because of Christ. And I feel like as a human being, I doubt God every day, but he never left my side. And I'm obviously, it's so hard to say this word, but yeah, I was orphan, and it's it's uncomfortable to say this word, but that was the reality. And but not even a single day I went without food or shelter or anything. God has always blessed me in my life, and he continued to bless me, and I just want to share this, so that I just want to let everyone know that no matter whatever situation you are in, just have faith and trust in God, and you will see the bigger picture in life. And I do have like so many testimony that I really want to share, but I guess I'll keep that for the next video. And also, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who is supporting me, and I appreciate it. And yes, I'm not perfect, and I make mistakes in my videos, and I don't know how to edit, or like how to even make a long YouTube video. I tried but it does consume a lot of time. And all the YouTubers, oh my god, like all the influencer, whoever are there, I am like also amazed that they are doing such a hard work, because I started this journey only this year, and it does consume so much time, and me doing my studies and work and full, like, to do video, like it's crazy. But whenever I upload anything, you guys show so much love and support, and I appreciate it. And I hope that I will be consistent, which is the hardest thing, right? And I know that I have to be more disciplined in this, and I'm trying. And I just want to say thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.